This year is on pace to be the deadliest year for drug overdoses in San Francisco history, according to the Office of the Medical Examiner.
It has gotten so concerning, former Speaker Nancy Pelosi has asked for federal support to help combat fentanyl trafficking in San Francisco. And the calls for the federal help are also coming from the Board of Supervisors. Ground Force Justine Waldman here in our newsroom with the latest. Justine.
Ken and Pam, that report from the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner shows that in 2023 so far, 268 people have died from a drug overdose, with 80% attributed to fentanyl. To stop fentanyl trafficking, one supervisor wants the federal program Operation Overdrive to arrive in full force in the city. Supervisor Matt Dorsey introduced this resolution today, asking the board to support that same request that was just made by former Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Operation Overdrive would bring in federal help from the U.S. Department of Justice and the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency, with a focus on the supply side of the crisis.
There's a lot of investigative work that goes into building a case against drug markets, and the US DEA does this. This is what they do. It's about breaking up the fentanyl trafficking rings that right now have a foothold in San Francisco that's at a level we've never seen before, and it's costing lives at levels we've never seen before either. That there is no doubt that San Francisco supports more support here. We need to do everything we can to disrupt, dismantle, and deter these drug gangs and get them off our street.
San Francisco is already getting help from the state to help fight the fentanyl crisis. Governor Gavin Newsom has the California National Guard and the California Highway Patrol here to help San Francisco police and prosecutors. Operation Overdrive began in February of 2022. It currently covers 57 cities, including Atlanta, Chicago, and Washington, D.C. This resolution by Supervisor Dorsey today to endorse the program coming to the city still needs the support of the full board, and a vote date has not yet been set. Live in the newsroom, I'm Justine Waldman, KRON 4 News.
Thank you, Justine. KRON 4 is putting the focus on fentanyl by tracking the crisis here in the Bay Area. Scan that QR code on your screen to go to a special page with up-to-date data and stories from our reporters. You can also find this page by going to KRON4.com and clicking on the Focus on Fentanyl tab.